Happy Monday, Boalia Desmond here. Thank you for tuning in. So if this is the first time you're tuning into my page, I welcome you. I titled my message today, Be the Reason. Be the reason to do what? Be the reason somebody smiles today. Be the reason that somebody is excited or somebody has hope this holiday season. So I hope you've had an opportunity to write out your activity goals for the week, what you're going to do, what you're going to try to accomplish. And you know what? It's not about being perfect, because perfect is not winning, right? That's not the reason why we do activity goals. It just gives you a sense of what you're going to do, right? It gives you a sense of purpose. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't know what to do with my time. Well, now you assign your time, right? Give your time an assignment. Assign it something to do so that you've got something to help you be better than you were yesterday, be better than you were last week. It gives you something to gauge. So often if you ask yourself, what did you do last week? You might not even remember a single thing. But if you have something written down, you can go back and you can say, oh my goodness, I really did do a lot. It just gives you something. Right? So are you going to drink more water? Are you going to try something new? Are you going to get a new activity in? What are you going to do? Are you going to get your Christmas shopping done? Are you going to call a friend? What will you do this week that will give you a sense of accomplishment at the end of the week? Right? Do something. So anyways, so if you are like maybe lacking, the creativity, or you don't know what to do, guess what you can do? Get out there and ring some bells for Salvation Army. You want to see people be thankful? You want to see enough people thank you? Get out there and ring some bells, because people are so glad that you're doing it. You'll be amazed at the amount of people that you're going to know while you're ringing those bells. And it's just fun. So do it with a friend, do it with your kids, do it with your spouse, somebody, and just have some fun with it. You want to make somebody else's day? When you're at a grocery store, when you're at a store, call them by name. Number one, the surprised look on their face is worth everything, because they know they don't know you. They know you don't know them, but they're wearing a name tag. And so often people forget, but you know what? Hearing your name gives you a sense of like, somebody sees me. Somebody knows me. Like, it's just validating to know that, yeah, somebody recognizes that I'm here. So call somebody by name. Look at somebody in the eyes. Smile at somebody. Be the reason somebody has more hope. Because during these times, this season can be very difficult for some people. As great as it is for some, this is one of the hardest seasons for people. People realize that they're alone. People realize that, it's cold and they're going to spend all winter in their homes. By the way, it was freezing out today. It was so cold. And I have this on because we haven't had heat since Friday. But they tell me the part's coming tomorrow. We should be hot. So my family should get prepared to be in like t-shirts, because I'm going to crank up that heat. But be that reason that somebody says, I'm so glad she called me. Oh, I'm so glad I ran into her. Oh, I'm so glad I met her or him. Because you just leave that person feeling as though they matter. You leave them feeling as though they are the greatest thing in the world. Be that person. Be the reason that somebody's life is changed today. Because you have the ability to change a life. You have the ability to change your own life. And you have the ability to change somebody else's life. So will you do that? Be that person. Don't leave people behind. Validate people. Make them feel encouraged. Give them a compliment. Smile at them. Look them in the eyes. And let them know that you see them. So I thank you for tuning in. If you like this message, share it with somebody. Comment. I want to hear some comments on what it is that you're doing. If you've been ringing bells, let us know about your experiences, or share some of the fun things that you've been doing as a family that have been making a difference. So I thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.